At least 25 people were killed, including 3 children, and hundreds injured when Guatemala's Fuego volcano erupted violently on Sunday. Volcán de Fuego, one of Central America's most active volcanoes, spewed a stream of red-hot lava and belched a thick plume of black smoke and ash that rained onto the capital and other regions. The charred bodies of victims lay on the steaming, ashen remnants of a pyroclastic flow as rescuers attended to badly injured victims. It's a river of lava that overflowed its banks and affected the Rodeo village. There are injured, burned and dead people, Sergio Cabanas, the General Secretary of Guatemala's Conrad Disaster Agency, said on radio. Guatemala's disaster agency said 3,100 people had evacuated nearby communities, and the eruption was affecting an area with a population of about 1.7 million people. Police officers carry a wounded man after the eruption in El Rodeo village. Credit, no Perez/AFP. The toll was 25 dead as of 9 p.m., the spokesman for Conrad said. Officials said nearly 300 people had been injured. Shelters were open for those forced to flee. Unfortunately, El Rodeo was buried and we haven't been able to reach the La Libertad village because of the lava, and maybe there are people that died there too, said Mr. Cabanas. The Fuego volcano in eruption, seen from Alatenango municipality, about 65 kilometers southwest of Guatemala City. Credit, AFP contributor #A.F.P. Source, AFP. An ash-covered woman said lava poured through cornfields and she feared more had died. Not everyone escaped. I think they were buried, Consuelo Hernandez told local news outlet Diario de Centro America in a video. One British tourist said he felt fortunate to have escaped harm after climbing the neighbouring peak the day before. Richard Fitzhugh, a backpacker from Beaconsfield, Buckinghamshire, spoke to the Press Association from ash-covered Antigua, around 11 miles from the erupting volcano. A soldier takes a rescued child covered with ash to a hospital after the eruption. Credit, Reuters. The 24-year-old trekked to the base camp of Acatenango, which lies around 2 miles from the deadly Volcán de Fuego, on Saturday. It was fine then, erupting as normal with lava flows, but it was a lot worse today, he said. We heard there were a couple of people who were coming down from Acatenango early this morning when it started raining small volcanic rocks up to the size of your palm. Neighbors stand outside a temporary morgue near the volcano in Alatenango. Credit, Luis Soto/AP. I don't know anyone who has been physically harmed on Acatenango, but obviously it wouldn't be completely safe being up high today. I'm sort of fortunate that I did it before. The Foreign Office has told Britons visiting and living near the capital, the city of Antigua, and areas near the volcano to keep up to date with local officials' advice. State of Emergency President Jimmy Morale said he had convened his ministers and was considering declaring a state of emergency in the departments of Caimotenango, Esquintla, and Zacatepecas. Police officers work in El Rodeo village. Credit, AFP. Steaming lava flowed down the streets of the village of El Rodeo as emergency crews entered homes in search of trapped residents, a video on a different local media outlet showed. Currently the volcano continues to erupt and there exists a high potential for pyroclastic avalanches of debris, the disaster agency said via Twitter, quoting Sanchez, the director of the Seismology and Volcanology Institute. The eruption forced the Guatemala City's La Aurora International Airport to shut down its only runway due to the presence of volcanic ash and to guarantee passenger and aircraft safety, Guatemala's Civil Aviation Authority said in a tweet. The volcano is located 25 miles southwest of the capital Guatemala City and is close to the colonial city of Antigua, popular with tourists and known for its coffee plantations. Thousands of evacuated workers and guests were evacuated from the La Reunion Golf Club near Antigua. Video footage showed a black cloud of ash rising from just beyond the golf club. The lava river was running on the other side of the volcano. Temperatures in the pyroclastic flow can exceed 700 degrees Celsius, and volcanic ash can rain down on a 15-kilometer (9.32 miles) radius. That could cause more mud flows and nearby rivers to burst their banks, said Eddie Sanchez, director of Guatemala's Seismological, Volcanic and Meteorological Institute. The huge plumes of smoke that could be seen from various parts of the country and the ash that fell in 4 of Guatemala's departments caused alarm among residents. David de Leon, spokesman for the National Disaster Prevention Authority, said a change in wind was to blame for the volcanic ash falling on parts of the capital. The conical volcan de Fuego, Spanish for volcano of fire, reaches an altitude of 12,346 feet above sea level at its